Hey guys, what is going on? This is Travis P11, and today we are shooting the Tisas carry model, commander length 1911 chambered in 45 ACP. The weather's not agreeing right now. We got some rain coming down, but we're going to go ahead and shoot anyway. We're going to do 3 different types of ammo for this test. The first one is a 230 grain Target Max Fiocchi full metal jacket. The second type of ammo we're going to use is a Fiocchi Defense Dynamics jacketed hollow point, 230 grain hollow point, 850 feet per second in 45 ACP. And the third type of ammo that we're going to test will be the carry ammo I'm going to use for this firearm, which is a Hornady Critical Defense, which is a 185 grain FTX brass case ammo. So we're going to do center mass at the center target, or at the target that you guys are looking at down there with the full metal jacket ammo, the first ammo. The second round of hollow points, we'll do center mass again. And then for the third ammo, the critical defense, we'll do headshots. We'll focus on that triangle that you guys see in the target right there. We're at Nebraska Shooters in Firth, Nebraska. And we are here for Thunder on the Prairie 2025, which is a huge open range day event that has a lot of YouTubers that come out to it. It's really a good time. We got the range all to ourselves right now. We got a couple buddies in the back that are hanging out. And so let's just go ahead and take some shots and see how it runs. I've never fired this before. The only thing I've done to it is a light lubrication, and I put on the rubberized grip panels. And that's it. I'm standing probably about 10 yards away from the target. And we're going to see how she goes. I mainly just want to make sure it's going to run, it's going to function, and we're not going to have any issues, okay? So again, Tisas, Turkish made. They're about, you know, well, we don't mention price because YouTube doesn't like price, but you guys can look it up if you want to. And I'll put the specific model number in the video for you guys to look it up if you're interested. So let's go ahead and take some shots. If we have any problems, we're going to let you know. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. If it doesn't run, if it has issues, it has issues. I have no idea where the sights are, no idea if they're going to be on or not. Let's just go ahead and do some shooting. All right, here we go. So we got that Fiocchi Target Max, first set of ammo we're going to run with. A little high and to the left. Yeah, she's shooting a little bit to the left right now. Could be my trigger finger. Let's add a little more finger to the trigger. Okay. So, not bad. It's a decent little group there. There we go. I really like the Novak sights on it, very comfortable, and we do have a jam. All right, last round, we have a failure to feed. Okay, we're gonna let that go. All right, let's go ahead and run another magazine down the pipe and we'll see what happens. No excuses. You know, when it comes to 1911, there's a lot of metal on metal contact going on there, and could take some breaking in to run effectively. We're running Mechar magazines that come with it. They're a pretty decent magazine, so let's just see how she runs. Is she going to be a jam-o-matic, or is she going to run good for us? So the first 7 rounds were decent. If I concentrate, focus, really get those Novak sights lined up, no issues whatsoever with the accuracy, but let's keep on going. Here we go. All right, we're good to go. Here we go. Nice and comfortable. There we go. Back up a little bit for you. Going to keep shooting center mass. A little low. Pretty much point of aim, to be honest with you guys here. Very comfortable to shoot. Okay, we did eject on that last round, so we're good there. All right, let's go ahead and load up the mags and run some of that Defense Dynamics Fiocchi hollow point down the pipe. This is kind of a nice halfway point for your ammo between full metal jacket and critical defense. A nice factory loaded hollow point. If your gun can run it effectively, you know, it's always a nice alternative to critical defense or HST if you can't source that ammo, or if you have trouble getting it or whatever. Honestly, can't remember what I paid for the ammunition. We're going to go ahead and run 16 rounds down the pipe and see how she runs. But so far, the gun's okay, other than that one FTE that we ran into there. All right, now sometimes hollow points with your 1911 platform can sometimes be a little bit finicky. So let's go ahead and continue. Shooting to the left, and again, that could be me. It's been a while since I've fired this. So let's see how she handles the Fiocchi Defense Dynamics. All right, here we go. Center mass. Actually, no, yeah, center mass on this one. Okay, we had a failure to feed on that. Okay, no problems there. Seems almost lighter running. Okay, failure to eject on that one. Okay, slide is going forward all the way. Failure to eject. And we have a jam. All right, we're gonna go ahead and clear this. Hang tight. Okay, we're gonna try one more magazine of that Fiocchi Defense Dynamics jacketed hollow point. If we continue having trouble with it, we're done with it. It's that simple. All right, let's go and continue with another magazine. Here we go. All right, let's try this again. Center mass. Okay, FTE. All right, here we go again. Okay, and we're out. I'm not going to continue with the defense dynamics. We're just going to go ahead and move right into the Hornady critical defense, and we'll see what happens. We're going to pick these rounds up, the hollow points, and see what's going on. They could be hanging up on the feed lips. They could be hanging up on the top of the chamber. It's hard telling. You know, your 1911 doesn't always run hollow points effectively or correctly, so let's load up some of that critical defense, and we'll see what happens. Okay, guys, so the critical defense, we'll see if she runs well. You know, we might just have to keep it with ball ammo. We'll see how she goes. All right, going hot. I'm going to do headshots on this one, all right? Oh, nice. Okay, no trouble with the critical defense. It could be that little rubber stopper they put in the end of the round that is keeping the rounds loading effectively and smoothly. You know, they've got more of a smooth taper, more of a ball-like shape on the front, and less of an open hollow point design. All right, let's run magazine number 2. Here we go. We're gonna go headshots again. When I'm focused and concentrating, it is putting the rounds where they're going. I don't think I'm gonna do any side adjustments. I think it's all shooting technique at this point. All right, here we go. A little high. All right, nice, excellent. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at our targets and see how we did. All right, guys, so target-wise, let's see what's going on here. Got an okay group there. A little bit all over the place, gonna practice with them more. Did shoot things up in the center pretty good. Seeing a little bit of a left bias. I don't know, there may be some side adjustment in the future. I said no earlier. Pretty happy with it so far. Not so much with those hollow point rounds. I'm not even gonna bother using them. I'm gonna stick with just using the ball ammo and the Hornady critical defense and be happy. So yeah, there you go, guys. That's what we have to say about that. And let's bring it back for some final words. All right, so the Tisas 1911 carry. This is just a short little introduction video. It's gonna get shot here at Thunder in the Prairie 2025 by a bunch of my friends. You might see it show up in some other videos. I like it. It runs well. It is gonna shoot where you point it. Very happy with it. You know, not so much about that hollow point ammo, but we're just gonna let it go, not worry about it. We're gonna make sure that we only carry the critical defense in it. I've got another 25 rounds critical defense to put down pipe here and just enjoy it. Make sure it's gonna run. And otherwise, we'll just use the ball ammunition when we're practicing with it. So this is Travis P11, and thanks for watching my video, quick review of the Tisas 1911 Commander Length Compact Carry 1911 pistol, semi-automatic. I do like it. The price is pretty fair on these. They've gone up a little bit because, unfortunately, this particular model, I believe, is no longer in production with Tisas or perhaps in this finish, but you guys will find out when you look it up online. So make sure you guys like and subscribe and check out my B channel, Taste of Nebraska. That's where Gun Buddy P11 and I do a lot of videos together to show you what Nebraska has to offer. Make sure you guys check it out. But in the meantime, this is Travis P11. I want you guys to have fun. I want you to be safe, and as you know, we will talk to you soon. All right, take care, guys. Bye-bye.